Hi guys. So today I wanted to talk about when you're nannying and you're doing your job and you're giving your daily report at the end of the day to the mom boss or the mom dad, your employers, whoever. I want to talk about sometimes when you get that little side eye from the mom. You know, you could be saying anything, something as simple as this child bit this other child today, or something like little Johnny ran off and I was calling his name and he wasn't listening, he wasn't answering, so I had to do this and this and this, whatever it is. Those are just examples. You know, every once in a while you'll get a little side eye from the mom, like, well, you're supposed to be watching my child. What happened? You know? And when you get stuff like that, like I've had plenty of that in my career. When you get reaction like that from the mom, or even just in general, in passing, you know, just kind of you walk through the door and you kind of like see her kind of roll her eyes like, here we go. I have to deal with this person being in my space, especially somebody that works from home. It's very frustrating, and oftentimes we take that emotion that they're vibing out on and we internalize that, and we think it's all about us and that they must not like us, they must think we're doing a terrible job, you know, they're not happy with us as nannies, and maybe my job's on the line, or you feel like you're walking around on eggshells. So I wanted to address this today because I think it's very common, and I wanted to teach you a technique that will hopefully help you the next time you get a little side eye. Excuse me. This is a technique that was taught to me a long time ago when I was working at an early childhood learning center. And in one of the trainings that we had, this was something that they taught all of us as teachers. And I've never forgotten it because it's just so smart and so simple. So when you get that side eye, when you get that huffy sigh from your mom boss or your dad boss, or any negative interaction, think about this. This right here. Can you see it? Yeah, we all know what that is. That's a Q-tip, right? So when you get into that negative thinking, you're taking on what that mom is throwing out. So she's probably had a really bad day, and she's probably projecting all her emotions onto you. And what you're doing is sucking it right up and thinking, oh, what if she hates me? What if I'm doing a really bad job? All this stuff. I can tell you right now, when that happens, you look at this Q-tip, you think of this Q-tip in your mind, and this is an acronym for something that will hopefully help you. And it's Q-tip stands for quit taking it personally. So when you're like taking on their emotions, they're projecting all their emotions onto you, it probably has nothing to do with you. It's probably just because they've had a bad day. You know, and you're in their line of vision. So you're the first person that is probably going to get it. And they're thinking, well, you know, I'm not saying anything negative to her. And they might not even realize that they're doing it. But for me, because I'm a very sensitive person, when somebody does that to me, I immediately go to that negative thinking and think, oh, they're attacking me, or they don't like me, or I better start looking for a new job because they're not happy with my work. And what I would say to that, and what I've learned to say to that, is Q-tip. Q-tip, 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 all the live long day. So when you're out there and you're trying to combat some of that negative thinking, I mean, we all know working with kids is hard. At the end of the day, the last thing you want is to deal with a mom boss or a mom dad who's got a little bit of an edge and is all huffy, and, you know, you're in their line of vision, so you're getting it. The last thing you want to do is deal with that. No nanny wants to go home crying at the end of her shift. So just realize that the mom has probably had a bad day. She's probably really stressed out. You know, working full-time and being a mother full-time is hard work. And give her a little bit of grace and understand that she's probably not mad at you. And think about it this way. She probably couldn't do all the stuff that she's doing without you. So whenever you get into that place where you feel like you don't know if you should take it personally or not, Q-tip. Because generally 9 times out of 10, it has nothing to do with you. So hopefully you guys remember that. And I hope you guys all have a great week. Smile, sparkle, and shine.